Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. It's opening day on the show. It's the Albuquerque Isotopes and the Oklahoma City Comets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here. And towing the slab here, River Ryan. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher. Nicky Lopez, the leadoff batter, looks at ball 1.
Circle change.
Checks the swing, appeal down to third. And that's a swing according to Kenny Jamison. 1-1 pitch now. Ground ball, right side. Takes it to first for the out. Bases empty, 1 away. Kyle McCann will hit next.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. Lifted down the left side, Newell moving under this one. Gets there, got it. Nobody on and 2 outs. Next up, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside. Four-seam fastball. Outside.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Two outs and nobody aboard. Swings and misses. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Tanner Gordon. Here's what you should keep an eye on. He's got 4 pitches to choose from on the mound, and we'll see how he mixes and matches as the game goes on. If he can get through the lineup the first time using just 2, maybe 3 of them, he'll have a better chance to work deep into this one and hold something back for later. Swing lifted to left field. Wimmer in position. 1 up, 1 down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. This one lifted to center field. 2 down. Next up for the Comets, James Tibbs III. On the ground. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. If you're looking to bring more good vibrations into your life, then call Thad's Theremin Therapy. They've got just the right lack of touch to help you. Top half of the second from Oklahoma City. TJ Rumfield leading things off and takes a strike. Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And the righty fires. What a take with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Here's the 1-2 offering. This one in the air to right. and makes the catch. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit.
Low middle. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Oh and 1, here's the pitch. Grounder up the middle. Can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this one. Runner at first with one gone. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Karros. Not sure what the issue is for them reading fastballs out of the pitcher's hand. They've let several good ones go by. Lifted in the air to right center. 2 away. So digging in, Sterling Thompson.
Sinker. Middle outside.
On the ground to short. Play made. That ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Ryan Ward. Here's a grounder up the middle. Torres on the run, sends it over to first. 1 out and the bases are empty. Digging in for the Comets, Keston Hiura. The 0-1 offering. Fly ball to right. And quickly 2 away. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Chucky Robinson. Swing, soft line drive. Here we go in the top of the third, scoreless ball game. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Torres. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Throw back in holds it to just a single. Nice recovery out there. Now the left fielder, Braylon Wimmer. The 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there, to first. Double play, nicely done. Back to the top of the order. Nicky Lopez, getting ready to hit. 0 for 1, rounded out the first time around. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard. Grounds this one to short. Miller fires to first on the run. This play doesn't cost them, and the inning is over. As we go to the last of the third, and now the first baseman, Alex Freeland. This pitch popped up. And there's one down. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. Absolutely titanic shot, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0. I think he might have plans after this ball game. He wasted no time bashing that one over the wall. Fly ball to left, down the line. 2 down. The lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Matt Gorski, fly to left the first time. That one out to right. And that is foul. On 0-1 to deliver. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. In time, so the drop third strike doesn't cost him, and that's that. Top of the 4th inning with the Isotopes at the dish. More than 80% of his first pitches are strikes so far. That's a good sign for this outing. Strike 2. He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Now this one's crushed down the line, hooking, foul ball. That one very nearly tied up this ball game, but it bent foul. The pitcher needs to be very cautious with him. He looks locked in. Hero. That was a great 2-strike approach in that AB. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and give it a strong, balanced cut. Now a high fly ball to left center. And there's one away. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Rum field takes a ball, standing in for the second time. Just can't catch up to the heat. One-two now. And that one is foul. We'll try again. After 3 straight fouls, he has to feel like he's getting closer to squaring the one. Swing and a miss. And that's the second out. Next up for the Isotopes, Drew Avens. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. That one into triple digits. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good rip, but that 98-mile-per-hour heat just a cut above. This one in the air, center field. And that's that. Welcome back. The Comets at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. On a line. That's a hit. Runner on base to start the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
James Tibbs III digs in now, 0 for 1. Base hit into center field. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Back-to-back singles. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Next to hit, Ryan Ward. Base hit, boots it. And everybody's safe. That's 3 straight singles. With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open. Next up for the Comets, Keston Hero. Up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Not much to quibble with on that swing. He had everything going in the right direction and barreled it up for a liner into center. Nice rip. Robinson swings through it for strike 1. Chop to the left side. Caros. There's one. Relay to first. Double play. 5-2-3. And they cut down the run. Digging in for the Comets, Alex Freeland. Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 run's in. Coming around third. He'll score 2. That's a 2-run single. And they're up by 4. Nicely done. Brings home 2. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. On the ground, right side, Rumfield takes it to the bag. Inning over, but the damage certainly done. We're ready for the 5th inning. Now the third baseman, Kyle Caros. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. And again on 0-2.
Sinker. Low inside.
And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. He definitely didn't get all of that one, but he was able to get the hands in far enough that the ball carried into the outfield and got down for a hit. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. 0-2, rocks and fires. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Caros takes his lead at first, nobody out. Up the middle, that one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Back-to-back singles, passing the baton. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by the bat. 1 out and 2 on. Now at the dish, Braylon Wimmer. This is a crucial chance for this offense. If they're going to get back into this, they need to capitalize in moments like this. And now the 1-2. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it's off the glove. Able to win the race to the bat. And they end up with 2 in scoring position after the out at first base. Nicky Lopez now at the plate. Late on that fastball. Next one's popped in the air into right. Gorski moving under him. Gets there. Got it. Bottom of the 5th here in Oklahoma City. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Noah Miller. This one high in the air, out to left center. Hauls it in on the run. We head back to the top of the lineup. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Matt Gorski. This lineup's doing the pitcher a favor swinging so early in there at bats. Might want to be a bit more patient, drive up that pitch count. That's to third. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The throw is late, and they don't get the out. No fear with 2 strikes. Really could approach it. Righty reliever out the pen, John Brebbia. Just trying to keep them in it here. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. 1 for 2. Chases a high fastball there. Now a flare off the bat, and that falls for a base hit. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second. That's back-to-back singles for these guys. So frustrating for the pitcher. Executed well, jammed the hitter, but he still managed to muscle a knock to the outfield. Great hitting. Tibbs, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. And he can't hang on to it behind the plate. First and second, 2 down. Swinging a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there, and that's a full ball. The run scores from second, and the lead is up to 5. Picks himself up an RBI, got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. So 2 on and 2 out. Here's the second baseman, Keston Hero. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, hard hit. There with plenty of time, inning over. On to the next inning at the plate, Kyle McCann.
Four-seam fastball.
The slider has been great for him tonight, and he's got these hitters all twisted up with it. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Line drive, short hop to third. Slings to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Nobody on with 1 out. Chris Bryant, the next to hit. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach.
Sinker. Low inside.
Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Base is empty with 2 out. Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, TJ Rumfield.
Ball. That's inside.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
1-0 pitch.
4-seam fastball. High inside. Slurve. Low inside.
2 outs and nobody aboard. Set down on strikes. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. We're in the bottom of the 6th. And here's the catcher, Chucky Robinson.
Chucky Robinson.
This one is labeled. It's pretty deep. And it's out of here. Wastes no time on this one. And they add to their lead. It's 6-0. And here's the first baseman, Alex Freeland. Liner to left. 1 away. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Chris Newell. He's already homered in this ball. Line drive, base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. Digging in, Noah Miller. Right through there for a strike. With a changeup at 88 miles an hour, if you can keep a good enough velocity dip from the fastball, you'll have hitters guessing at just about every pitch. Cut on a miss, that's a strikeout.
Now batting. Right
A new arm into the game, the righty, Seth Halverson, has some nasty breaking stuff. Batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Gorski, 1 for 3. Fly ball to right. And that'll wrap this inning up. We go to the top of the 7th. Drew Avens getting ready to hit.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Hey!
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
The 0-1. And a strike. Good fastball. 98 miles an hour. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Sinker. Low outside. Slider. Middle inside.
That's towards center. And there's 1 down. 1 out and the bases are empty. Digging in for the Isotopes, Kyle Karros. That one is absolutely pummeled. That one's back there. 2 away now. That's a well-executed pitch. He got him out in front on the pitch away and earned the flyout.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Now a fly ball to right center. Going back pretty deep. And that's the end of the inning. you had a good stretch at home set for the last half of the seventh. Santiago Espinal digs in now.
Santiago Espinal.
To the right side. And there's one away. Nobody on with one out. Next up for the Comets, James Tibbs III. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. So they get a runner on with a one-out single. No question, he came up ready to hit. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. And here at the plate, Ryan Ward. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Wimmer on the move towards the line. Can't get there, and this one lands foul. And the 0-1 now. That one into triple digits. Fights it off, we'll see another. In the air to left center. It falls in, and that's a knock. Runner holds up at second, two aboard now. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. That base hit came down in no man's land, and that's a play where defensively you need to be communicating loud and clear. That's the only chance you'll have to make a play on. Base hit into the outfield. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out. So up next, Chucky Robinson. Already a homer for him in this one. Swing and a miss. Chases that one in the dirt. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. Swings through it for the K. Slider ran away for strike three there. So a lefty out of the pen, Sean Sullivan. Zero margin for error with the bases loaded. This is a tough spot for any reliever. We'll see how it goes here. Freeland stands in here, trying to hold back a swing, but it went around. Line drive for a base hit. In comes the run from third to that out. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away, up by 7 now. Here's the left fielder, Chris Newell. He's already gone yard in this game. Bases loaded, 2 down. Fastball for a strike. Out to short. They get the force as they escape the bases loaded jam. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Nick Robertson. And with a nice lead in hand, he needs to have an attacking mentality as he enters this game. Coming up to the dish for Albuquerque, Jose Torres. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time. Over to first, and that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. Bases empty, 1 away. Next up for the Isotopes, Braylon Wimmer. First pitch, that's in for a strike. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. That's textbook hitting. He let the pitch on the outer half travel just enough, then laced it up the middle. Great swing. Runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. And we're getting an ABS challenge from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks him down to one challenge left.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
Here's the 1-0 offering.
Two-seam fastball. Low outside.
Runner at first, one away. Swings and misses at the fastball up in the zone for McCann. Next to hit, Kyle McCann. The 0-1 offering. Hit hard on a line. And makes the grab. On to the bottom of the 8th. Noah Miller now at the plate. Sullivan getting back to it out there. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. That at bat was over in the blink of an eye. Great job of hitting to not get tied up or jammed on the inside pitch. He showed a compact, efficient swing that got the barrel to the ball and shot it back up the middle for the hit. Gorski in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And a base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. So they turn things over to the righty, Antonio Senzatella. Some serious action on his slider, a lot of spin rate and a lot of break. You think you know where it's going to be, and then it zags on you. And now it's going to be Santiago Espinal. Clips the corner, 0-1. Ripped to third and caught. That's the kind of lineout that will gnaw at a batter's soul. That one was a laser. All you get for it is a walk back to the dugout. In the air to center. 2 down. Throw cut off to third. Applies the tag and they get 2. Double play. And that ends the inning. We go to the 9th. Chris Bryant getting ready to hit.
Two-seam fastball. Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
On 0-1, the delivery.
Ball, that's down.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Fouled off down the right side.
Low outside.
And 1-2. Out to center. That one down for a hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. You'll take a hit no matter how it comes. Still raises the batting average. You'll take a bloop hit off the end of the bat every time, just like you would a line drive. Sometimes that's the precursor to getting a great swing on the ball. A swing and a miss. With the leadoff hitter aboard, the pitcher is looking to cut down that threat. Maybe a ground ball can help them get him off the bases, maybe even a double play. Nobody out and a runner at first. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Just missed.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout, that's out number 1 here in the 9th. So digging in, Drew Avens.
Two-seam fastball.
With his speed, it'll be really tough for the defense to turn to. And at this level, they may even rush the play and make an error. That's what makes him a weapon in spots like this. And that's outside. And a challenge from behind the dish. So the call will stand. No challenges left for him now.
Low inside.
1-2, here's the pitch. Shoots this one on the right field line and makes the grab. So it's their last chance of the ball game.
Four-seam fastball. High low.
The Isotopes with plenty of ground to make up here in the top of the ninth. This one to right, Gorski drifts towards it, and that will do it. This one ends 7-0. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman, and see you soon.